Hi guys, my name's Adelaide and welcome to Adelaide Stitches. This is my YouTube channel where I like to talk about cross stitch. Today I am back for a weekly stitching update and I'm pretty pleased with where I got to this week. So I thought how nice it would be to share it with you. So we're all here, as you can see. I've got little Jenny up here, I've got Birdie at my feet and Amber's just over there watching us. So now we're all in position. Let's get started. Okay, so what have I been working on in the last week? Well, I have had a new start and almost finished until now. So I'm not sure what that acronym would be, but I started my Christmas calendar from Tiny Modernist. This is the pattern that I'm doing my 25 days of Christmas stitching in December for. I'll put a picture of it up. Isn't it lovely? Yeah, I'm really excited about it. Now, I'm going to be doing a block a day in December, but before that, I wanted to get the frame done. So I started it this week, I think. Yes, I filmed last Monday because I was a day late because of sickness. So yeah, it kind of was the first new start I had in the week, and this is where we got to. Ta-da! I finished the frame. Isn't it cool? So it's just stitched with blanc, which is the DMC white. And I was a bit worried when I started that it wasn't showing up, but I think now I've finished it, it does. And really the main focus is going to be on the Merry Christmas heading and the blocks. So I think it does appear enough on this color blue. This fabric is Paddock Lane Designs 32 count Opal Lugana in Bright Sky. Isn't it pretty? It's really nice, this colour. It has really nice shine to it as well. So yeah, I'm excited about that. I'm pleased to get it done. It definitely stitched up quicker than the Halloween one. And I think, how many stitches was it? I didn't write it down. Give me one sec, I'll go have a look. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. So I had a look and it was 2,392 stitches. So I think that's why it stitched up so much quicker than the Halloween one, because the Halloween was 1,000 stitches more. So yeah, really pleased with how that came. I thought it would end up about the same because these blocks are 34 stitches instead of 31 wide and high. But yeah, no, it worked out a bit less. So no, that's good. And I guess because the stitch count overall is only 2,000 less, or less than that actually, than the Halloween calendar, I guess that's one of the places where it was a bit quicker, I think, having 1,000 less stitches in the frame. So excited about that. The total stitch count for this is 14,847. So when I'm finished, that will be very exciting. And what am I at? I'm at 16.11%. So, oh, that is pretty good. Now I am going to do the heading before I start my 25 days of Christmas stitching filming. So that is something to do this week on plans. I am contemplating whether I do the numbers or not. I don't know. I will see how I go. I'll show you the rest of what I've been stitching and my plans, and I'll make a decision then. So yeah, that is my new start and almost finished for now. This is the Christmas calendar. So that's exciting. All right, on to whips. I had another very, very exciting whip. I'll just get it. Sorry, you think you're all organized and then you're like, hang on, I forgot this. So this is Cosy Cafe by the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. Let's put a picture of it up. I love this pattern. I loved it the moment I saw it, and I was thinking about when I started it, and that was on the 12 by 12 New Year's Eve. I've done it actually for the last 2 years. It's an event where you start at 12 p.m. on the 31st of December and stitch a different project every hour until midnight, which would be 12 a.m. Sorry, that's pretty obvious. the 1st of January the next year. So I have done it 2 years running, and the first year I did it, which went from 2022 to 2023, I started my Cosy Cafe. So all this time, nearly, just under 2 years later, I am excited to announce I have finished the stitching. Ta-da! Look at that. I love it. I think it is so gorgeous. So this is stitched on 27 count Lindy cloth, vintage country mocha. So Lindy cloth is a type of even weave. You can see, nice and even, and actually really, really lovely to stitch on. If you have a chance to try Lindy cloth, I recommend it. So yeah, I'm really excited. I finished the stitching on this. It feels like a big milestone. I admit it's a tiny, I don't know, tiny niggle that I still have beading to do. It feels slightly unfair, but oh well, it'll look awesome when it's done. So I actually have started the beading. So you can see in the middle for the raspberry mocha, I have put my beads on and it went okay. I tried their method first and then I tried my method, and to be honest, you cannot see the difference at all. So I'm going to keep going. I could not easily get my thread, because you do it double stranded, to split over the beads nicely. So I just ended up laying my thread on the one side of the bead, and you know what? It feels as secure and it looks the same. So that's what I'm going with. I have started, here we go, strawberry lemonade, putting some beads on my strawberry. Isn't that cute? But I need to finish. I haven't done all the strawberries. And then I've got 3 other colors of beads. I think pretty much every cup except the coffee cup has some beads on it. Oh, and the chai. The chai doesn't either. So yeah, I have quite a bit of beading to do. Plan for this week is to try and do half an hour a day. I don't love the beading. I seem to stab myself an awful lot with the needle as well. So yeah, I think that's a good goal, half an hour a day, and just see what I can get done before my 25 days of Christmas stitching starts December 1st. So yeah, very excited about that. I think it just looks fantastic. And I really can't wait to have it finished and framed. Isn't it beautiful? You see, I put the year in down the bottom, 2024. So I guess that means I have to finish the beading this year, doesn't it? Oh well, I was thinking about this. The December 25 days of stitching finishes 25th of December. So I do have a week then. So if I haven't finished it by then, I'll be getting it back out to finish it this year, because now I've put the year in. It's set in stone, isn't it? So yeah, that is my Cosy Cafe, and very excited. I don't have statistics on this one because I could never get this pattern into Pattern Keeper, but that's okay. It's finished. Stitching is at 100%. All right, so what's next? Oh, my daily stitch. So each day I stitch on 324. This is by Works by ABC. I'll put a picture of it up. It's really pretty, this one. I love the rainbow colours. And it's been really fun to seeing them change. So I started this the 1st of November. So I've done it every day so far this month. And today is Sunday, the 24th. So I haven't done today's block. So I'm up to date once I do today's block. And here's how it's looking. Isn't it really pretty? I love how it goes from that pink all the way to the blues, and there is a purple in the middle as well. See if that gives you a better idea of colour. There you go. Yeah, I really like that. I think it's lovely. This is on 36 count Antique White Zweigart Linen. It is 2 strands on the 36 count, and I think that looks really good. Gives nice coverage. This is the called for fabric, and I'm using the 324 DMC colours. So everything is called for. So statistic wise, I am up to 959 stitches. So, you know, for a bit of day, that's not bad. And that is out of 14,751. So I do have a way to go. And my percentage is 6.5%. So that's a nice number. Now I'm really pleased with that. I would like to keep going in December, but we'll see. I think I have a lot of stitching to do, as you know, each day, maybe even a bit more than the Halloween calendar in each block for the Christmas. So we'll see. If not, I'll definitely be picking it back up in January, but I'm really pleased I got a start on it because it's just so pretty. Be nice to see at the end of this month how it looks. So that is my 324. I only have one more project I worked on this week. I think, well, the Christmas calendar, that probably took 3 nights, and I finished my Cozy Cafe, obviously my daily 324. So my other one, I had no intention of picking up, but then because I'm part of the Whip Warriors group, there was a challenge. I think it was for categories. I had to have a stitch in a colour that had the letters U, X, Q, or Z. That was it. And so I chose blue because that had a U in it. And I think you'll agree that this one definitely has a lot of blue in it. So this is Mando. It is based on The Mandalorian. And it is by Aliton Embroidery. It's really, really cute, this one. I love the baby Yoda. This is meant to be for my husband. I have been struggling with the black fabric, but for some reason, maybe because we're going into summer and we just have so much more light, when I picked this up this week, it stitched fine. I did put it in a Q-snap because I find having the fabric folded over when you stitch in hand, I can't get enough light behind it to see the holes. Because of the dark fabric. So I put it in a Q-snap and put it in my Lowry and stitched it up like this. So actually you can see the light coming through it, can't you? So I got 500 stitches in because that was the challenge. And I think it's looking really good. I am now up to 2,141 out of 3,045. I am at 70.31%. So not far to go on that at all. I could push for Christmas. I could. We'll see. We'll see. I have a lot I want to get done. But yeah, so this is on 28 count Black Monika Evenweave. That's another type. It actually has a bit of a shininess to it. I don't know if I can get at the fabric. I think it has a bit of higher synthetic and it's really, really soft. That's actually why I like soft fabric, but this is like almost silky soft, almost too much. So I did find it worked a bit better on the Q-snap. And considering I had to, I guess I was doing two-handed stitching, wasn't I? From top to bottom. Yeah, it stitched up pretty fast. But yeah, really like how this is looking. So that's my Mando. Oh, and my needle minder, that's a Caterpillar cross stitch needle minder, Adventure Awaits. That's from their world map, which I have started, but I need to get back to. And now I finished Winter Wonderland, I thought maybe that'll be my Caterpillar cross stitch focus for next year, because I'd really like to get back to that piece. Yeah, and put the needle minder back on it. So that is Mando. So that is all my stitching in the last week. Yeah, I'm really pleased what I've done. It's been really fun. Thank you all for your lovely comments to motivate me. I think it fuels me on. Keeps me stitching faster, which is nice. So I do have a bit of haul and I have a bit of plans. Okay, so I guess my first bit of haul is I got 904. If you watch my kitting up video, then you'd know that I could only find 905, which was close in colour, but it wasn't the same. So actually they're looking pretty close, aren't they? But it is slightly darker, just slightly. So yeah, that's good. I will not bobinate, but floss drop it up. Put it on a floss drop and add it to my Christmas calendar threads. So yeah, that's good. So looking a bit more scrappy now I've used them, especially my white. I have used one skein already. Just in that. So yeah, bit of white in that Christmas calendar frame. Now, what else? I have joined for the month Flossie Fox Shop's Patreon. If you join, you get that month's pattern and the months before. So I really, really liked the October pattern. I'll put a picture of it up. This was a haunted house. Isn't it cute? And you can see the black cat. Here we go, Jetty. See the dog? That's going to be Bertie. I'm going to make him a bit more blonde. And one of the pumpkins next to the house, I'm going to remove and I'm going to put a tabby cat in. So I have all my pets in my Halloween haunted house. So that is a planned stitch for next year, but I couldn't resist because it was so cute, especially when I saw the November pattern. So that's this month's. So this next pattern is called, I wrote it down, it is Bats and Bells, Teas and Spells. Tea and Spells. And how cute is this month's? Oh, it's a little tea shop scene in a magical way. So I really liked this. Once again, the cat and that little dragon, the fox, the bird. I just thought it was gorgeous. And I was really impressed at the shading on this one. I really think it looks like you're almost using variegated threads. She's done such a good job. So I've got those. I've got a few Flossy Fox Shop patterns actually put away. So I would like to get stitching them, but I guess I have started one. So I should finish a Sisu, my water dragon, first. Actually, I'll just get it to show you. So earlier in the year, I did join Flossy Fox Shop's Patreon for a month. I do jump Patreons a bit when I see a pattern I like. And she had the water lily dragon. I'll put a picture of it up. And I really liked this. And we were watching Raya, the Last Dragon, quite a bit, as you know, if your kids like a movie. It goes on the TV quite a bit, and that is one of my daughter's favorites. And we talked about it and we thought how much it looked like Sisu. So I bought it and started it, and I changed the colors, and this is my start. And I even recharted her name. So we've got Sisu. She's going to be a lovely blue water dragon, and I would like, oh, I've got so many things I want to work on. Yeah, I should get back to that. So that, I think, is where my Flossy Fox Shop patterns will come in. When I finish this one, I will go to the next one. But yeah, really pleased with how she's looking. And this is on 14 count Aida, hand dyed by me. So I've got quite a large piece if I find something else I want to do with it. But yeah, really pleased with that one. So yeah, I joined Flossy Fox Shop's Patreon. What else have I done? I got the threads. Jingle Ball. Okay, and this actually leads into plans. So this is kind of a combination, haul and plans. So I have finally signed up. I have decided my classes for Jingle Ball. Jingle Ball is the virtual Christmas event held by Lindy Stitches. It is on the weekend. That's the 6th, 7th and 8th of December. If you'd like to find out more about it, then hop over to Lindy Stitches YouTube. She has so many videos on it, and I've done Jingle Ball for the past 2 years. It is super fun. I really recommend it. I am excited about this year. I've bought my ticket, but only this week I decided on my classes. So 100% I am doing the Tiny Modernist Gingerbread class. I've signed up, I got the charts and instructions sent to me, and they're really good and really detailed. I've actually got all the finishing instructions already. I was so impressed at that. Cheryl's really on it. And I went looking through my stash and I'm like, well, what can I stitch it on? So to stitch it on the fabric I need to do a reshuffle of my Christmas plans slightly. So let's go through that. I'm putting a picture of the gingerbread house up now. So I would like to stitch it, since it's gingerbread house, on a similar kind of brownie fabric. They use a linen called Chestnut. I have a big enough piece. They said if you want to stitch all 4 sides on one piece of fabric, it needs to be 15 by 15 inches. So that is what I have. This is Salted Caramel Linen by Number 12 Stitch Co. This piece of fabric is, I think, 16 by 16 that I have left. So pretty much perfect. I'm really pleased with that. And it's a really nice 28 count linen. So yeah, that's, you know, what you need. So really pleased with my choice. However, I am taking this from my Christmas celebration sampler by the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery, because I'd earmarked this fabric to use for that, for when I spin my Christmas wheel during my 25 days of Christmas stitching. So I had a look at Instagram and what other people have been doing it on, because I didn't really have another brown fabric that was similar to what they used. And I found someone had done it on pink. Now you may recognize this fabric from my Christmas plans. I'm already going to stitch Peppermint Candy by Lindy Stitches. I'll put another picture of it up. On the pink, I thought it would look so cute, and because this is a fabric I got in like a retreat fabric special bag, it was a lucky dip kind of thing. You didn't know what you were getting. A mystery, that's the word I'm looking for. I have 1/2 meter of it, so heaps. So I thought, well, why don't I do Christmas celebration sampler on this too? It is, I think it's called vintage Rose Whisper, vintage Pink Whisper, something like that. 32 count linen is the pre-printed by Zweigart. I have enough of it, so I thought it would look really pretty for both patterns, and it might be nice. This is going to be my Christmas wall. I've only got 3 things on at the moment, but I really need to get my Winter Wonderland framed up. But I thought it could look nice having 2 pink pictures, kind of one on each side to tie in. So yeah, that is my thought, my change to my Christmas plans and my thought for my gingerbread house. So that kind of leads to plans this week. I know I said I wasn't going to do pre-stitching, but honestly, I think just don't listen to me in a way. I changed my mind so much. Yeah, I'm starting this. We'll see if I get it done. I have just less than a week before my 25 days of Christmas stitching. So we will see how far I get. I think because I found the perfect fabric for it, I'm like, yeah, I could do it. Imagine having a cute little ginger house done for Christmas. So that is one thing. The patterns, they're pretty good size-wise. So 2 pieces, the front and back are 42 by 53 and the sides are 41 by 32. But there are 13, is that right? 13? No, 12 DMC colours. Well, that makes sense for Christmas. 12 is a better number. And there does seem to be quite a lot of colour changes. I think that's how they get the really nice shading. So we'll see how fast it stitches up and backstitch too. But yeah, excited about starting that. So that is haul/plan. Okay, my other haul/plan is that I enrolled in another class. Hello, Jenny. So I was having a look, and because I'm in Australia, you have to look at what times the classes are. So the gingerbread class is on 6 to 8 a.m. Monday, according to where I am, which is a shame, but it is recorded and you can watch it for up to a month. So I think I may get a little bit of it, but obviously because that day I'll have to get the kids to school and try and film my daily video as well. I don't think I'll see much of it live, but that's okay. So I was looking, was there a class I could attend live? Because it's really fun if you do, just to be in the chat, sometimes they have giveaways, and it's really nice. I did it last year with the Frosted Pumpkin Season's Greetings class, so I thought, no, I definitely want to do another class live this year. So I have signed up for #Joy by Hands On Design. The way that works out is #Joy Sydney time, or AEDT, I think, Australia Eastern Daylight Time. We'll see if I'm right. I'll check that afterwards. That runs 11:30 to 1:30 on Saturday in the middle of the day. And I thought, that is perfect. I've already got Alex minding the kids so I can attend the Jingle Ball. Let's do it. So it is a really cute pillow. I'll put a picture of it up. And at first I thought it was a fabric finish, but when I got the instructions, actually it's a wool felt finish, and I haven't used wool felt before. So it'll be a first. I have looked at the fabric that's called for, and it is 32 count platinum linen, and I actually have a piece of that, so I was pleased. But my thing is that the wool felts I can get are going to be different from what they use because I'm in Australia. So I found an Etsy store, and it's called Rick Rack Sews, and they sold pieces of wool felt. So I have ordered 2 reds and I think 3 greens, which hopefully we'll get here in the next week. And my thought was I can decide when I get the felts as to if I go with that fabric, if it still matches, and also the thread colors, because they are quite nice what she's used. And actually my Christmas rules, I don't know, can we see this? Sorry for the shaking up there. That is on platinum, so I do really like that and how it looks. Platinum linen, so pretty much the same as what I'll be stitching it on. But I just want to check that the felt I've ordered matches. So that is another, I guess, haul slash plan. If that comes this week, I will be starting it. I watched Kathy's Flosstube and she said someone in her Facebook group stitched it in 4 hours. So that's not too bad, is it? I could try and get it done by the class as well. So we will see how this all works out. I might be coming to you next week and going, yeah, no, it wasn't me, I didn't say that. But yes, so what else? That is my plans for the week actually. I'm spoiling myself. I know I should be working towards finishes for my other projects and sales, but I thought no, let's try and do some class pre-stitching. We'll see how that goes. And the only other thing I had to mention is the Great Australian Shindig. That is another virtual event. It is on in January, the Australia Day long weekend. So that is the 26th, 27th, 28th. And they have announced that tickets will be on sale on November 26th. So keep a lookout for that. When I kind of know where they are on sale, I will let you know. They will be $10 each, and it's sure to be a really fun virtual event. The theme is Aussie Party, which I thought was really lovely. And like the Jingle Ball, there will be designers, there will be stores, there will be classes, there will be stitching rooms, and I think they're doing a well, it's not Christmas, so not an ornament book, but a smalls book, an Australian smalls book, as well as having other designs you get with the classes too. So yeah, I just wanted to let you know that that's sure to be a really fun event. So yeah, I think that is everything. Just check my notes, yeah. So thank you so much for all the likes, the comments and subscribes. It's been really fun chatting with you and learning what you're doing for Christmas. I guess my question for this week is 12 by 12. Is it something you do? Are you planning to do it this year? Will it be your first year, or is it something you've done the past years as well? And if it is something that you regularly do, are you Team Whips or Team New Starts? I was Team New Starts, the 2022 to 2023, but I'd only started cross stitching about 3 months earlier, I think. So Team New Starts wasn't too bad. Last year I was Team Whips, so I'll have a think about what I'll be doing this year. Probably Team Whips, and then maybe a New Year's Day start. But I've really got to finalise quite a bit of plans before then. So yeah, thank you so much. Have a great week. What's today? Today, as I said, is the 24th. So next Sunday is the 1st of December, and that'll be my first day of 25 days of Christmas stitching. So we will see. Depends how much stitching I do, whether I do like a catch-up stitching update in between, or if not, I will definitely see you on the 1st of December. So have a great time, take care, happy stitching, bye!